Well, after the agony of losing the league title and automatic promotion on the last day of the season, and then losing the playoff final in extra time to a penalty, we need to rebuild this squad to earn promotion next season. Let's bring in the right players, let's bring in the right candidates and do this job. Hello and welcome to Club 1, episode 10 of Half Star to 5 Star here on Football Manager 23. My name's Russ, and coming up today we're going to be having the season review, our summer transfer business and the pre-season, and then hopefully the first game of the new season depending on how long the video is. So, jumping straight into it, we didn't win any trophies. We lost out the league on the last day of the season. We lost the playoffs as well to a penalty in extra time. So, was it a bottle job? Or was it too much, too fast, too soon? I'll let you guys be the judge of that. So, looking at the new arrivals first then. So, star signing was Daniel Akindele. Paid 42 games, scored 15, 12 assists. So, yeah, he was a very decent player. Trying to look at the other players that I brought in. So, Josh Grieger on loan. Yeah, he had a pretty decent end to the season with us. Tom Hewlett as well, scoring 30 goals in 46 games. Jordan Aina, again, decent season from him. James Constable, yes, he didn't play that many games, but he got 4 goals and 4 starts for us. Andy Bond, disappointed with him if I'm totally honest, but he had a pretty decent season. The season results then. Why is the league not on here? Is that a glitch within Football Manager? The league doesn't show up in the season here. So we'll have a look at the FA Cup. The board give us a B-. We were knocked out in the 4th qualifying round to Ebbsfleet after beating Beckenham and Folkestone. And then in the Builder Base Trophy we got a C+ for that. Hampton and Richmond knocked us out there. So we need to improve on that next season. Moments to remember then. So our biggest win was the 5-0 win over Eastbourne Borough. We then have our match to remember being the 4-0 home win over Hampton and Richmond. Hewlett scoring a hat-trick in that game. And then goal of the season goes to Bond for his top draw goal against Hungerford. Finances then. So we're still a 1-star reputation club. No new sponsorship deals as of yet. All this is new. So next season, if we're still here at Chippenham, hopefully we should see some increases here. Merchandise then, Constable sold the most shirts. I mean, he only joined us towards the end of the season, so that's impressive, if I'm honest. Young, Santos, Bray, Muhu. I'm surprised Akindele's not on there, if I'm totally honest. So have a look at how we lined up then. So they've gone with French in goal, a back four of Jones, Aina, Martinez and Simpson. Rusty and Muhu just in front of him. Santos, Young, Akindele. With the support attack roles of Hewlett up front. I think that's the starting team that we could put out every week if we could. That's pretty much what it is. Accolades then. I'm not going too much on these on the records. It is the first season after all. If we have a look over this side, we did win Manager of the Month for March. So history in the making. It's the highest we've ever finished, and reaching the playoff final as well. Hopefully we can do better than that next season. And on the dynamic timeline then, it just shows us joining the club, signing lots of future players and investing in the potential players. I think that's all that's going to be on there for this season. And yeah, Tom Hewlett breaking that record for scoring 30 goals this season. So, pretty decent. If we have a look then at our supporter profile, they want us to finish above Bath in the league next season. Yes, we did that. They want the playoffs again. I want better, and they strive to improve, strive to make progress on and off the pitch. Well, you kind of want to do that for every club, don't you? If we have a look at the social media, we've gone up by nearly 17,000 influences on the social media, shall we say. No change in this here. I mean, corporate's always going to be zeroed down at this level. What should we look at then? Let's have a look at the season planner. For the current season. So Sam French in goal, left back, we do have some signings we do need to show you, so I'll have a look at those in a bit. I think we're okay there at the moment with Simpson, Aina and Linton. Centre back, we definitely need a couple of bodies in there. Right back, maybe a body in there. Midfield's looking okay, I think. Attacking left, we've got options. Attacking centre, we've definitely got some decent options there. Attacking right, maybe a body there, and up front we got 2 players that can play there. Maybe we need that extra one. So if we have a look at the transfers that we have brought in then. So first one to join us, and they're all free transfers being released from their Premier League side, or lower. Marvin Armstrong joins us from Barnet, I think he's come in. Yeah, Barnet, doesn't cost us anything. He is a 3-star currently, 3.5-star potential player. Can play defensive midfield, can also play centre midfield as well. We're bringing him in really to cover for Rusty and Muhu. Once one of those two are out the team, we don't really have anyone that can push in there. Martinez can play there, but we need him in the back. Probably play but more in the... What roles have we got there? I can't actually remember off the top of my head. Ball-winning midfielder and the deep line playmaker. So, yeah, he can play the ball-winning midfielder. He's got the stats for that there. 12 tackling, teamwork of 13, work rate of 14. So I think he can do a decent job for us there. Next player in is from Arsenal, Jimmy Gower. He's a central midfielder and an attacking midfielder. 18 years old, 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential, natural fitness of 16. Very quick player. Technique is up there, passing of 10 as well. First touch quite good, so you put the ball into him, he's going to at least control that. Vision's good. It's just, can he map that with his passing? I don't know, but he's a decent signing for us, really. Next player in is in from Fulham, Matty Dibley Diaz. Again, it's another midfielder, attacking midfielding option. We play with the attacking midfield on support, so he does fit that there. Long shots of 12, passing of 11, technique of 14, decision making of 12, flair of 14. So he's definitely going to fit the profile that we need to play in that role there. We have a left back from Spurs, that is Josiah Linton. You might remember Josiah Linton from last year's Road to Glory with Dulwich. Definitely needed that player to play at the left back. Very quick player. Crossing's not the greatest, but hopefully we can work on that with training. But everything else I'm pretty happy with. Matthias Robertson joins us as well. It's another free signing in from Arsenal. He's getting another midfielder, attacking midfield option. Can play in the attacking midfield role and support. Stats look great. First touch of 14. Determination of 18. Flair of 14. Off the ball vision. Everything looks quite good for him. He's also quite nippy. And the last player we have brought in is a striker from Spurs as well. Jaden Williams. Playing that poacher role, so finishing a 13. Anticipation 12. Decision making 12. Off the ball movement of 13. Quite quick as well. Fitness is decent, so we need that player that's going to be up there. If Hewlett's not going to be joining us, this is going to be our man that is up front. So we know our baseline of players to bring in. We need a right back, some centre backs, maybe another striker and right winger, and a backup goalkeeper. Let's just see what we can bring in to improve this squad. So it's the 1st of July, and we have released 7 first-team players. Most notably leaving us is Spencer Hamilton, Joe Hanks and Kane Bradbury. They played first game football for us last year, but they're just not good enough to get us that promotion. I'm going to bring in a load of players on trial just to see if we can improve the squad that way. We are looking pretty slim at the moment. If we have a look at the unavailable players and drag that down to there, well, it's not going to work, is it, that way? We are, as I said, very, very thin on the ground. We need centre-backs. Looking at the squad planner, it's where we are the weakest in. We have 3 centre-backs for 2 positions. That's not going to be good enough for next year. We need at least 5, maybe 6 centre-backs in there. Players that can also play left-back and right-back. That's what we need. So let's go out and find them then. Well, looks like Sam French is going to be leaving us. We've got a new goalkeeper in. Finn Talley. He's 20 years old. 4.5-star current ability. 5-star potential. Joins us on a free after leaving Cliftonville. Obviously, looks like he was in Northern Ireland last season. He does look quite good. If we compare him with Sam French, yeah, it does look like they are quite similar, but there's age on Talley's side. French is 22, Finn's 20. Okay, it's only 2 years, but I think this is the goalkeeper we're going to be going with. We're going to be putting Sam French on the transfer list now. He's unhappy anyway. This one area wasn't looking to improve, but you can't turn players down like this, can you? Absolutely fantastic piece of business for us. We've got two shiny new strikers through the door. So first one is a blast from the past for us from the last save. DJ Compton-Sturridge joins us on free from Aston Villa. Can play up front in that poacher role and that advanced forward role. Bringing him in because of his finishing in first touch and heading. He's a decent player. He got quite a few goals for us last season. Let's hope he can do the same this season. The other player is Caleb Chukwuemeka. Also joins us from Aston Villa. He can play up front, he can play on the left, he can play on the right. Just that sort of player we want to bring in. He's got that versatility. Covers of quite a few roles that we were sort of improving. I mean, striker wasn't an area we were looking to improve, but we're going to bring players in anyway in that place. 4-star current ability, 5-star potential. Physicals look great. First touch of 13, finishing a 12. Really happy to bring this guy in. Signing centre-back seems to be an issue this season. We tried to get Tizard back, didn't want to join us because we couldn't pay him the money he wanted. We do have one in on loan from Northampton though. Max Deitch joins us. He is a 3-star current ability, 5-star potential defender, heading of 19, tackling of 13, jumping reach of 9, which doesn't really match up with his head in there. At least that's one player through the door. We are looking at a couple of other players to come in at centre-back. Whether we can get them in is a different story. So here we go then, first game of the season, home to Hungerford Town. If we have a look at the league, where the media predict they think we're going to finish, they're reckoned second behind Bromley. In the Dream 11 we've got Tally in goal, we've got Chukwuemeka up front. Who else have we got in the key player section? Joining them is, looks like nobody at the moment. No, so it's just those two players, best goalkeeper in the league, best striker in the league, and we're not going to play him up front, we're going to play him out on the right. So the team we are putting out there to pick up the first win of the new season is Tally in goal, a back four of Linton, Ryan, Deitch and Aina, Martinez and Muhu in midfield, Santos, Gower and Chukwuemeka supporting Williams up front. DJ Compton-Sturridge isn't making it into the team this game. He's going to give him probably a week's break just to see how well he can do in training and then bring him into the squad that way. I'm expecting 3 points here, so are the board and so are the fans. First highlight of the new season is a throw-in for us. Aina into Santos, back to Aina. He puts it into the box, trying to find Chukwuemeka. Chukwuemeka's header, debut goal for him. Comes in from that right-hand side, big head into the corner. Chippenham 1, Hungerford 0, 28 minutes on the clock. Can't ask for a better debut from the man. We got the ball again. Gower launching it forward, trying to find Williams. He's too close to the goalkeeper though. He comes out and collects it. He's staying on the edge of the box though, putting a little bit of pressure. The ball gets booted forward. Ryan's just let the man go through. It's a good save from Tally. Why Ryan let him go through, I don't know. Linton blasts the ball up onto that left-hand side. Nothing's come of it. Defence has been a little bit of a defensive error there. We've got 5 minutes left at the end of this half. 7 shots for us, 2 of those on target so far. We have controlled possession. 2 minutes of time added on as well. There goes the half-time whistle. 1-0 to us so far. Highlight starts straight away from the kick-off for Hungerford, playing it into their defence. That's launched straight up forward. Easy for Martinez. Gower. Over to Linton on that left-hand side. He's got a little bit of space, but it passes into Martinez. Goes back to him. What's he going to do with this ball? He plays it into Santos. Santos releases Gower. Gower puts it forward into Williams, who's got into the box. Oh, what a poor shot that was. That was absolutely ridiculous. Aina with a throw-in. That's where we got a goal last time. Into Gower. Over to Deitch in defence. Plays it into Ryan. Hopefully Ryan doesn't make a mistake. Chips it forward. Trying to find Williams. He doesn't though. Hungerford coming at us. They're in their midfield. Trying out on that left-hand side. Can we get a Chippenham player to get a foot on the ball? We've had to force him backwards though. Now he played it forward. Oh, Ryan with a big head. Soon as far as a Hungerford player there. They try it out on that right-hand side. And it goes into the box. And we're giving away a penalty. Easy decision for the referee there. Tally needs to be at his absolute best here. Can you make himself a hero in the first game by saving this penalty? Oh, they hit the post. Martinez gets it clear. Oh, he thundered that ball at the post. It's on the left-hand side with Hungerford. They play it into the box. Aina's going to get this ball. And he blasts it clear. Trying to find Chukwuemeka on that right-hand side. The highlight does end there. Real lucky break for us with that penalty miss. Substitution just after the hour mark. Chukwuemeka's gone up front because Akinde's come on for Williams up front. Akinde's gone to the right-hand side. The ball, what was Ryan doing there? Sort of gliding to the ball. Ryan plays it into Deitch. Akinde could play better on that right hand side. We want to see how Caleb can do up front. Into Linton now with the ball. He's charging at the players. He's got Santos if he can use him. He's not gone with him just yet. He's playing it around the defender, keeping the ball, and plays it all the way back to Tally. The options were in front of him. Ryan with the ball now. Into Muhu. Got players on the right hand side if we can use them. We're staying in centre at the moment. Ryan over the top, trying to release Chukwuemeka. And he has. Chukwuemeka's on the edge of the box. Second goal of the game for him. Second goal of the game for us. Chippenham 2, Hungerford 0. He's going to score a lot of goals for us this season. Straight away, Hungerford got this ball and they're playing it forward. Deitch has got it. Into Muhu. Plays it into Chukwuemeka. Cuts it back into Martinez. Chukwuemeka needs to get up front now. Just move up forward. Forcing the ball there. Trying to find Akinde. We haven't managed to do that. And Hungerford come at us down their right hand side at the moment. Santos is trying to... Well, I don't think it is Santos. I don't know who that player is. Ryan with a big head into Gower. Oh, I think it's Aina on that right hand side. Or left hand side for us. Sorry, Tyler for Hungerford's got this ball on their right hand side. Trying to work it into the centre now. They've gone back into their defence. Over the top. It's too close to Tally. He's gonna swallow that ball all day long. Rolls it into Ryan. Ryan over to Linton. It's Linton, not Aina on that left hand side. It's quite quick, isn't he? He's gone up, beat one man. Chukwuemeka's lurking around the penalty spot now. He's got a big head to it, and there's his hat-trick. A debut hat-trick for that man. I don't think DJ Compton Sturridge is going to get much game time if Chukwuemeka's going to be scoring like that. What a debut for the boy. 3-0 to us. Quick substitution. Jordan Aina's gone into the centre. Ryan's come off. Simpson's gone on to go right back. We got 3 minutes left as Hungerford have a throw-in on the left-hand side. They're blasting that ball forward. Aina's going to pick up all day long. Heads it into Martinez. Martinez heads forward, trying to find Muhu. He's in the centre with Hungerford. That's gone over the top. Tally needs to get to this ball. No! He's not going to get it. We concede right at the death. I think that's going to be a consolation goal for Hungerford. Tally just needs to be a little bit braver in those situations. 3-1 now. 1 minute to go. With 4 minutes of time added on. I think I'm going to make a final substitution just to waste a little bit of time. Who should we bring on? Let's just bring on Roberts. Bring on Roberts, take off Gower. Go with that. Just wind down the clock. Just wait for that full-time whistle on. There it goes. 3-1. What a debut from Chukwuemeka. Cannot fault that performance, except for conceding that goal right at the end. Where does that put us in the table? Yes, we're going to be near the top, aren't we? Second at the moment, behind Bromley, who are predicted to finish first. So, looks like it, going by the first game, it's going to be a shootout between us and Bromley. So, when should we come back? I think we should come back for the second qualifying round of the FA Cup and Dulwich, considering Dulwich beat us last year at the end of the season to stop us from winning the league. I want to get through the season quite quickly as well. So, that's what we'll come back for. As we progress through to the next game, I am going to be looking to bring a centre back in. I think that's the only area we haven't really improved just yet. So if you guys have enjoyed that, drop a big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And as always, thank you very much for watching.